Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G. Now, disclaimer, I've already unboxed this and set it up, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm unboxing it again for you guys. So, start off by taking off the lid. And we're greeted with the phone right away. And there it is, the Samsung Galaxy S20 Fan Edition 5G. Now this is plastic from the back, but it has a really nice finish. And I really like this camera setup, 3-camera setup. It looks really nice. Moving on to the front, we have a really nice 6.5-inch OLED display. So let's move on to the accessories. So at the top of the box, we have the pin removal tool for the SIM. You know, I'm not very good at this. So I finally got it. I had to grab it from there. So what's in here? Just a SIM removal tool. So just a quick start guide that nobody reads. Anyways, moving on to the other stuff. We have Samsung at the top. It's just a piece of paper. I'm gonna take that out. And then we have the fast charger. This is not the super fast charger. This is a regular fast charger with the USB Type A. At the top here, we should have, Type A to Type C cable. This is a fast charging, so it should charge pretty fast. I don't know, within like an hour and a half. Okay, put that back. We put that back. Okay, so we're done with the box. Moving on. If you see the bubbles around there, this is just a screen protector that wasn't put on properly, and I need to fix that. This is a plastic back. It doesn't really feel like plastic. It feels like a mix of metal finish, but it's a nice finish. I like it. And they're rounded corners. As you can see, I haven't taken off some of the plastic here. That is satisfying. So let's start up the phone. Just hold the button. And there we go, it started. Okay, so here we are at the home screen. I haven't changed anything in the home screen. I haven't done anything like that. I've only installed apps, and that's about it. Okay, so currently this is at less than half brightness. I feel like if we push the brightness up. Okay, I don't think you can see this properly in the video, but this is a very, very bright display. It's good enough for in the sun, and it's a very HD display. Okay, so as you can see, very fast. You know why it's very fast? Because it's a 120 hertz display. I'll show you here. Display, motion smoothness, and it's at 120 hertz. Now I'll show you what regular looks like. Apply that. Okay, go up, side. Okay, now let's go back to high. Okay, as you can see, 120 hertz, way better than 60 hertz. Once you go 120 hertz, you cannot go back to 60 hertz. Now this video shows HDR and 4K, but since this is an only 1080p panel, it's gonna play only in 1080p. That's the max option it gives us. And you can zoom in like that for full screen. As you can see, it's almost fully 100% screen. Just a tiny bezel here and a little hole cut there. You can't really tell that much. If you wanted to watch Netflix or YouTube, it'd be very good. Now this isn't full volume, just so you guys know. Here's full volume for this. Let's check out the camera quality. The camera quality is very nice. I've tried it out before. Extremely nice. So we're just gonna take a picture here of my camera. Now I'll post these pictures up on the video. So we're just gonna take a regular picture. Okay. Then we're gonna take in the zoomed up picture. Okay, now we're just gonna take an ultra wide picture. Now we're going to do portrait mode. In Samsung, it is called live focus. I don't know why. They should just call it portrait mode. Yeah, I have to move back in order for the portrait mode to work. Okay, it's ready. And okay, we'll take another one of the mouse here. Just my fingers coming in. Okay, and we'll just take one more regular. Let's take one like this. So I'm just gonna quickly record. It's also gonna be 1080p, 60 FPS. Let's see how the image stabilization is. So I'm just gonna show you how fast this phone is. So click here right away, boom, boom, boom. All these are gone. Okay, you wanna install something? Let's go here. Now, just so you know, internet speed depends on the person's internet provider. So not everyone's speed will work just as good. So I'm gonna install Among Us since it's a very popular game right now. And we're gonna play this. Now, until this is loading, let's go somewhere else. I'll show you a YouTube video. Play some music to see how loud this phone gets. So some non-copyright music. This is at full volume. So it does get very loud and it has a good amount of volume. Not the loudest that I've heard, but it's pretty clear. Almost as clear as the iPhone 11. But it doesn't have the same amount of fullness in it or bass that the iPhone 11 does. Let's put more of a bass focused Okay, so here we have a little bit more of a mix plus bass. I think this is a pretty good test. Plus, if you didn't know, watch Naruto. It's the best anime ever. I'm telling you. Okay, so the bass is not super bassy, you know, it's normal. It's alright. That is the one thing about this phone, that the sound isn't the best. I feel like they could have upgraded, but you know what? For this price, you can't really complain. It's a really good phone, and it's the standard to beat. So let's go back to Among Us, see if it's downloaded. See, switching between apps super fast. Instantly open the app, started loading the game. That was really fast. Okay, that's a bit loud. So I'm just gonna play. Okay, let's find the game. Let's run a random game. I don't know how, if it's 7 people or 5 people, how's it full? Oh yeah, you gotta do the toggles. Let's change that. I'd rather play with touch. Okay. Alright, shoot, man. So we didn't get imposter, but let's do our tasks. Okay. There. You know, purple does seem kind of sus. Oh, we won. That was so dumb, man. Anyways, so that was Among Us, and it ran perfectly fine. It's there's no heat up. It's working perfectly fine. So, what are my overall thoughts about this phone? This phone is the budget king. It's not meant to be the flagship of all phones. It's meant to be the top tier of the mid level. So my final thoughts about this phone is that for this price, you can't get a better phone, and especially for Androids, unless you're trying to go for the OnePlus Nord, which isn't available in some countries. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Yeah, but for this phone, I feel like if you want a good camera, a good display, and you know, a good body, and overall a large display, and something that can last you a good while, this phone is perfect for you. And if you're not willing to spend $1,000, $1,500, even $2,000 on a phone, this is the one. And if you don't like iPhones, you know, everybody has their taste. If you don't like iPhones and their Apple ecosystem, and you wanted to do Android, even though it has Samsung's custom skin on top, which isn't that great, you can customize that on your own. But it's still improving, and there's nice software updates. It's gonna be updated for the next 3 years, so that's good software updates. And you know, I just really like the design of it. The design really speaks to me. Now this does have fingerprints, but just look at it. It looks really nice. Now, I currently own an iPhone 11, and this phone is supposed to be a direct competitor to the iPhone 11. And honestly, I really like this phone. I like the display is better, the refresh rate is better, there's more RAM, and you know, it looks much more colorful. I like the design better, and the camera, they're almost the same, except the video, of course. Video on this is much better. But the only thing that's I don't like of this phone is the haptic feedback when you're typing, and you know, the little vibrations that you get back. That kind of feels cheap, like they cheaped out on the motor inside. On the iPhone, it's much better. Now, this isn't a comparison video. I'm just giving a few pointers to point you in the right direction. And if you want to see the S20 FE versus the iPhone 11, then I'll definitely do that. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It makes me want to make more content for you guys. And it is a dream of mine to be able to review all sorts of phones, all sorts of technology, get the latest stuff. But unfortunately, I'm broke. And in order for me to do that, I need to grow, okay? I need to grow bigger. And when I do, I'm able to reach more people, reach more things. I'm able to get more things. Right now, I can only do what I have on my own. And it's very hard coming up with review videos when you don't really have much to review. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.